Hello, South Carolina Baptist. Appreciate the opportunity to talk about the Workers in the Harvest training that's coming up in February. The title is taken obviously from Luke chapter 10, verse 2, where Jesus was sending out his disciples two by two and telling them to pray that God would send out more workers to the harvest fields. But I put a subtitle on it, Missionary Training for Church Members, because I think it really does provide something that we haven't really seen before. Really, when you're sending people out, what can we learn from Luke 10? What can we learn from Scripture on at least 7 tasks that missionaries do when they go and they serve? Now, not all of what we're doing in the training, people are going to go out and get to new church plants, but some of them will. Others may go out and start a new small group. Others may go out and begin discipling in a way that makes disciples. And so it covers all of that, the whole spectrum of what's being done. I had the opportunity to serve for about a year at Saddleback Church for the Peace Plan. And as we were a part of that, we talked to one gentleman that had started 10 new small groups in the last several years. He was gifted in evangelism. He'd form a new small group, and then he would raise up a leader and move on. And we asked him to start planting a new church, and he kind of freaked out. He said, well, how can I plant a new church? I don't have any money. I don't have any place to meet. I don't have a seminary education. How can I do that? And we said, whoa, can you just start a new small group that's not going to be a part of our church? And he goes, well, yeah, I start new small groups all the time. You can maybe coach me on how to be able to have it actually become a church. And we said, yeah, we can certainly do that, because either they had a language or there was a barrier or there was something with the new people that he was going to reach that were not going to be a part of the church. It's the same way in South Carolina. There are going to be people that are never going to come to your church, but yet Jesus has given us a command to make disciples of all peoples, pantata ethne, all peoples. Well, when you look around your community, are you going to have to raise millions of dollars to get new churches going, or can you do it with your church members that are sent out two by two to make a difference? We cover that in the Workers in the Harvest training for a full day. We use some creative learning techniques. We use Tinker Toys, and I think we even involve a roll of toilet paper at one point, and we keep people up and motivated and engaged all day long. The response has been very good. Already seeing churches being planted, seeing churches send out teams two by two, and I look forward to being able to lead you and your volunteers from your church to do exactly the same thing. Thank you for the opportunity to be with you today.